The way I got it figured.
Welcome back to Way I Got It Figured Transformers number 2 review. We looked at number 1 last month, and this is, the subsequent issue. I'm gonna continue to do this for a little while, maybe for every issue. But this is a continuation from last issue, and there's a lot to go over. So let's do it. So we start this issue with Optimus Prime admiring the Earth long enough for him to make a startling discovery about life on Earth and how it's very fragile. I don't know that it was really necessary, but it does sort of segue into Spike having a conversation about the birds and the bees, and then we get our first look at Megatron and the subsequent hashtag, "Where is Megatron?" Optimus and Spike talk about things in a roundabout way, and we get our first new cast member, Cliffjumper. Cliffjumper's intro is a little bit less than auspicious, considering he's the most jittery version of Cliffjumper I've ever seen. But he comes around quickly. We get another reminder of the Autobots' dire situation before Optimus Prime threatens to use the Matrix of leadership again. Then we check in on Sparkplug, who's talking to the cops who drive prowl cars before the Decepticons attack. The fun begins again with Starscream, Skywarp, and Soundwave as they terrorize the humans before Sparkplug makes his way away from the situation. Then in the final act of the book, we get the consequential crossover, the guest star for the upcoming G.I. Joe Duke series, and the military gets involved, and it goes as you might expect, except one man proves to be more than Starscream can handle. Our book ends with Sparkplug suiting up for a confrontation with the Decepticons, and Carly learning the horrifying truth. Our book ends there, and I'm still liking the story. Now we have the hashtag, "Where is Megatron?" and they're building that up to be a big mystery. We get a little bit more context on the war and the Matrix, and while I don't necessarily agree with all of those things, I realize this is a new take on the classic tale, so I'm keeping an open mind. With that, I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars. It was good. It was pretty great. I don't think that it was quite as action-packed as the first issue, but we do get a little bit more exposition, and the action is continuing to move in the story. They've already begun putting up previews for the next issue, and we're going to see Cliffjumper in action against Laserbeak, who is following Carly unbeknownst to her. So we're going to see what's up, as well as potentially Optimus Prime going it alone against the Decepticons. So come back next issue and we'll keep this going. Alright guys, see you on the next video. Peace.
The way I got it figured.